Chemical composition, chapter 6. How much sodium? So you're probably aware that some people need to watch their sodium intake because they've got high blood pressure. And so, we kind of have this feeling, sodium bad, we want low sodium. Well, your body needs a certain amount of sodium or you would die. And so how much sodium is good? So too much can lead to high blood pressure, but not enough is also not good. So how much? Well, the FDA recommends that you consume less than 2.4 grams of sodium per day. But that's not the same as 2.4 grams of table salt, because the mass of sodium is only part of the mass of that compound, which is sodium chloride. So how many grams of table salt could you eat and stay below that FDA recommendation? Well, we have to look at the chemical composition of sodium chloride. So the formula, good, it didn't mess me up. The formula is NaCl. That tells us for every one sodium ion, there's one chloride ion. But the masses of sodium and chloride ions are different. Chloride is 35.45 and sodium's 22.99. The sodium weighs less than the chlorine. So you can't just say, well, it's half and half because it's 1-to-1. So we have to calculate the amount based on the formula and their relative masses. So the amount of an element within a compound can be calculated. We use the chemical formula and the formula mass or atomic masses. And so we can answer questions like this. How much iron is in a given amount of iron ore? When they mine iron, they're not pulling out chunks of pure iron from the ground. They're pulling out iron ore, which is iron in an ionic compound. It's bonded to something else ionically. And so if you get a ton of iron ore, it does not contain a ton of iron. And so someone who's mining is going to be interested in, well, how much iron is in there? Chlorofluorocarbons are used as coolants. Here's this example of Freon 12. How much chlorine is in a particular amount of chlorofluorocarbon? These are the sorts of questions that we can answer thinking about it this way.